Hello, my name is Martin Hewitt, and I'm with Game On 365. I'm here to talk to you today about our project, the Westchester Field House. Game On 365 is located in Tarrytown, New York, and is made up of individuals from the Greenburgh and Tarrytown area, as well as our partners from Bergen County, New Jersey, who run two very successful indoor sports facilities over the last 15 years. I'm here to talk to you today about the Westchester Field House and how we got to where we are, and how I need your support on Proposition 1 on Election Day. The Westchester Field House is designed to be a 94,000 square foot year-round indoor sports facility. It will contain an 80,000 square foot artificial turf field, 14,000 square foot hard court area, and a 3-lane track surrounding both the hard court and the turf. Well, by the way, the seniors of Greenburgh will be able to walk the track in the cold winter months at no cost to them. In the front of the air structure will be a 15,000 square foot building. Inside the building, the amenities will include a sports training environment, party rooms for the kids, and other sports-related activities such as yoga and Pilates. We'll also have a second floor cafe with a viewing area into the dome so you can watch your kids practice. Over the 15 years, Game On 365 will provide to the town of Greenburgh over $5 million in taxes and rent payments. We will significantly improve the infrastructure in the property. That will be including new water, electrical, sanitary, gas, and landscaping. Plus, we'll provide a year-round recreational opportunity for kids, adults, in the way of training, leagues, and tournaments. Now, there is some opposition to our proposal. There's an organization called burstthebubble.com who has come out against the Westchester Field House. You may have seen some of their mailings and emails in recent days. We personally believe, in our opinion, that they are providing you inaccurate statements about the Westchester Field House project. For example, an environmental study. It's required by law to do an environmental study on the project site. We will be doing a complete environmental study, which will include things like traffic, noise, water containment, etc. Let's talk about traffic for a moment. Our peak times are in the afternoon, the early evening, and the evening, and our busiest times are in the winter time. We'll have more traffic in the winter, but that traffic will be offset by the lack of traffic that's no longer going to places like the Westchester Golf Range next door or the Elmwood Country Club, where most of their traffic is summer-based. Like our sister facilities in New Jersey, we expect about 50,000 visitors a year. You spend that over 12 months, and you expend that over the afternoon, the evening, and the early evening, especially in the wintertime, the traffic impact is expected to be minimal. We're also providing to the town of Greenburgh up to an additional $125,000 in environmental cleanup of the old Frank's Nursery site. We'll be demolishing the entire building, we'll be improving the infrastructure, and we'll be providing the neighborhood with a new business with a nice looking building facing the Dobbs Ferry Road, as well as additional landscaping capabilities.
Yes. Okay. I'm hoping when the vote comes up that people will vote yes on the dome. It's definitely a benefit for the area. And to tell you, I'm tired of paying for things that are left empty in Greenburgh. I'm paying for taxes for nothing, and we get absolutely nothing out of it. This way, at least, we're going to get an income, and there'll be taxes coming in, and it'll look attractive. And it will actually have people coming into the community looking for places to work and places to do things. Kids can have part-time jobs. The children can have places close by, especially with the weather like this. You don't know, at least they'll be able to be indoors. It'll be safe. And I truthfully feel anybody who doesn't vote for it is very silly, because this way we're getting taxes, we're getting income, and the kids will enjoy it. And it'll be a nice, great place for them to be.
I'm from Tarrytown. I coach t-ball and soccer in town. Lots of times when we have to practice indoors during winter or other inclement weather, we typically have to go up to Armonk or somewhere further north, and it'd be great to have something local. And it seems like it's going to bring in some revenue, some tax revenue at a time where lots of revenue is not coming in. So I'm all for it, and hope it happens. Don't forget to vote.
I live in the town of Greenburgh, and I'm voting yes for Proposition 1. I think it's very important that we utilize this space and get whatever revenues we can for it. Plus, as a senior, I appreciate very much the ability to be able to walk and exercise indoors during the winter.
I coach in the Tarrytown ASO League, and we think something like the Sports Dome would be an incredible resource given the trouble and issues we have with all the fields. There's a limited number of fields. They're not in great shape. And to have a facility where kids could play year-round, both practicing and have games, would be a wonderful thing. Also, it would be great if it also added jobs to the local economy.
I have 3 children that have been sitting here since till 9 o'clock at night, so that I could say what I want to say about this facility. I think it would be a huge asset to the area. All of my children play soccer, they play football, and indoor facilities are very, very difficult. It's hard to find field space. My husband coaches. I know the challenges that he faces. My children went to Elmwood Nursery School, so I'm very familiar with that area, and I do think that it would be a huge asset to the community.
It's offensive to me that Frank's Nursery stay in the condition that it's in and has been in for the last 10 years. It affects property values, and the town and the residents collect no taxes on this property that can contribute to the cost of our police force, our fire department, our sanitation department, and our town hall. I strongly endorse Game On and the bubble, and I find that it will be nothing but a benefit for our residents and especially our children.
I'm here to speak in support of the Game On Field House that's trying to be built on Dobbs Ferry Road. I'm a mom of 2 children, a 13-year-old 7th grader and a 10-year-old 5th grader. They're very active. The biggest challenge that our coaches have is locating field space. So the fact that this is not only field space in general, but it's also an indoor facility, so they would have access of practicing year-round. I feel like the location is ideal. Right now it's just weeds and it's unsightly. Right off the exit ramp, I feel like you can access it from north or south, and I think it's going to be an unbelievable state-of-the-art facility, and I hope that it is able to go forward and we end up having it.
Hi, my name is Paul Ferozzi. I live in the town of Greenburgh, and I'm voting yes for Proposition 1 because I think it's good for the town. It brings in revenue, it gets rid of an eyesore, and it's great for the kids. So I recommend you do the same.
On November 6th, there's a referendum on your ballot called Town Proposition 1. Town Proposition 1 gives you, the voters of Greenburgh, a voice in whether the Westchester Field House project goes forward or not. We believe that it's going to be very valuable to the town of Greenburgh, not only in the lease payments of $5 million or more, but also for the infrastructure improvements, as well as the opportunities for your kids to come play in a safe environment. The town amendment is on the back of your ballot, so when you come to vote for your national and your local candidates, please turn the ballot over and support Town Proposition 1, the building of the Westchester Field House. Now, I'd like you to please visit us on the internet at www.thewestchesterfieldhouse.com, like us on Facebook, or call us directly at 914-573-4646. I appreciate your time and ask you to vote yes for Town Proposition 1. Thank you.